Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial, another DIY tutorial. For today we're going to be making household bleach. We're making bleach and we're using 4 chemicals. The first on our list is our caustic soda. This is 250 gram. The second is our soda ash. This is 280 gram, and the third is our chlorine. This is 300 gram, and then this is sodium sulphite, which is a whitening agent. This is I think 15 gram, and then we have our 10-liter water. So this is our 10-liter water. The first thing we're going to do is to make our lye solution, and we'll do that by adding our caustic soda into our water. So I can't video and add lye at the same time. So after I add the caustic soda, I'll resume. So I've added my caustic soda to our water. So we're going to stir it and ensure that it's well mixed with the water before we add in our next chemical, which is our soda ash. So this is our lye solution, a mixture of our caustic soda. As you can see, it's already transparent underneath it. So the next chemical we're going to add now is our soda ash. So this is our soda ash. So as we've added our soda ash, we are going to mix again and mix well till it is fully incorporated. So the third chemical we'll be adding is our chlorine. So ensure that after adding each chemical, you give it a whisk. You mix the chemical very well to ensure that all the ingredients, all the chemicals are well incorporated. So I'm going to mix this for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll cover it and set it aside. Now this is the last chemical we have left, and this is the sodium sulphite. This will be added after our bleach is ready and we have sieved out our bleach. So I'm going to, after mixing this, I'm going to keep it covered for 72 hours. That is 3 days. After 3 days, you can choose to leave it for 4 days or 5 days, but after 3 days your mixture is okay for you to sieve out. So I'm going to leave it 3 to 4 days for the whole chemicals to infuse into the water very well before I now add this. Thank you. So this is our bleach. I have been quite busy, so I haven't had chance to remove it from this container. So it's been soaking for 7 days plus. I mean, just give or take 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. So I want to transfer it now. I want to sieve it out now because there is sediments on that. So this is it. So I'm going to be using this to scoop it out. I'll be careful so that it doesn't touch my hands. Then I'll scoop it out and put it. This is my sieve. I'm using a pap sieve, but I dedicated this one just for bleach. So this is my normal bucket. So I just use the rope to tie the bleach, the sieve to the bucket so that it doesn't slip. So I'm going to let me get gloves. Let me wear gloves just to be safe. So I'm using this bowl first so that I don't disturb the sediments under the bleach. That's why I'm using the. I will still turn this bucket here. So if you're doing this production for commercial purpose, you can use this method I'm adopting. After you scoop out the clear parts, of the bleach, you can now continue sieving you will see very soon the cloudy part in a separate bowl. But this is for domestic use, it's for my house use. So I'm just going to turn everything here at once. So if this is for commercial purposes, you stop here. As we've gotten to the down, it's already, as you can see, it's getting cloudy. So let me see if I can still get more clear. So you can see it's cloudy. So but because this is for my house use, I'm just going to pour it like that. But if it's for commercial use, like I said, you will stop earlier. So this sediment now is very, very useful. You will use it as vim. This is vim. This sediment is vim. So I'm going to pour this now. I'm going to pour this here, and then I'm going to dry it out. I'll dry it in the sun. So you can still use this vim for your bathtub. You can use this to wash the back of your pots, and I can attest to the fact that it is very effective. Very, very effective. So you just find the container and let it continue draining water. Leave it to continue draining water because this is still wet and we want it to dry up. So I'm going to loosen this now and transfer it to this bucket so that it can be dripping water, it can be draining water. So let me I'll change that one to another one. So we have to be careful. Oh, it has seeped inside. So this is how it looks. So you can still wait for this to settle further before you sieve it out again, but like I said, this is for my house use, so I don't need it to be clear. I don't need it to be clear. So I think I'll just turn it. I'll figure it out soon. I'll just keep this here for now. So the next thing we're going to do is, remember the beginning, our sulphite. So we're going to add our sulphite and mix it. Our sodium sulphite, this sodium sulphite is a whitening agent and it will dissolve. So that's why we're adding it at the last stage and not at the beginning with other chemicals. It will dissolve completely. Add it in there and mix. So that's the end. We're done with our bleach making. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, comment. Thank you very much and have a nice day.